around the club, bitches show me love. Feet on the couch, feet on the couch.
I'm Nico Vance. This is Jesse Kamas and After Party. Now, tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you guys get into music? How did you guys start rapping and getting into making music?
Well, when it comes to me, it just goes way back because that was my fucking ways of getting out, my outlet of getting out of shit. So I was telling you and shit, my uncle listened to a lot of rap and shit. So I was around him, I listened to a lot of that more,
Yeah.
And then with my own shit, it was more alternative, more like rock. So I put two and two together, and luckily for me, that shit was happening in the scene at that time. So I took advantage of it, and build it off of it and shit,
And then I know we were talking about this earlier, but in specifics, what did you listen to as a kid? What were your main inspirations that back in the day that when you first started listening to rap and you were like, damn, this shit's dope. This is that shit that I want to do. You know what I mean? I know you said originally you want to be in a rock band, right?
Yeah, I wanted to start a band and shit, and I wanted to always do a group. That was my main goal.
Yeah.
So I had come up with different names and shit, but one I stuck was Lost Boy, and I didn't know what to do with it because no one had I knew who would play instruments, and I was just trying to be the singer, because I could write songs. I was 13 writing songs and shit,
Cool, dope,
and so I was like, fuck it, I need to do it myself. So luckily, when fate just kind of is family just comes together and shit. It's weird how it's a long story how me and him are family, but we're family, and I consider that this motherfucker my brother and shit. He's my cousin and shit. So when it came down to that, we just got more involved with it and started being damn, why don't we just do this shit? We both kind of had the same vision of what we want to do with our lives and shit, and take advantage of our youth, and actually do something and see where it takes us,
Nice. I like it, man.
So yeah.
And just on another topic, kind of geared towards that. What are you guys' process of making a song? How do you guys start to finish a song? I know most people start with a beat. You get a beat online and stuff like that. You buy the beat, or you produce the beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It depends on the artist and the vibe at the moment. But how do you guys actually get stuff done, or how do you, Jesse, get stuff done at the moment? What's your work process?
Honestly, I'll work with the melody first. I'm really picky with my beats, bro. People will send me beats and shit like that. And it's not that I don't like them, but it's just I'm really picky. I have to legit fall into it and know what I'm gonna do at that exact moment, and be all right, I'm doing it. It'll come out how I want it. Yeah, I gotta feel it exactly.
It's gotta be a whole vibe.
So because if I feel it, it'll come to me naturally, and I can keep going off of that. I tell you, I build my songs off of just mumbling. You can hear me on the mic just mumbling random shit. Yeah. And eventually it turns into a whole random ass freestyle, me building up the mumbling to words and shit, building up a melody and shit like that with the beat, and just forming it together, and it just forms into a freestyle, just different takes, not a one take, but eventually I'll get there, but not a one take, but it happens, it forms into one, or at least half of one. So
nice. That's cool. And just to get into a little bit of your guys' relationship, let's get into that story. How are y'all so close? You know what I mean?
So basically what happened was, because originally I was never gonna make music. I was always interested in music though.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since a little kid, I always listened to music. How they do that?
Yeah.
Are these people in the stew or what is he doing? I was always curious about it, but I was never
I
never
do it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go buy it. Man, I was a little kid. Can't do that.
Yeah, of course, you don't
can't do that shit. So,
oh man, I like music and shit.
Yeah. One day my uncle, he was my girlfriend, she has a son.
Mm-hmm.
You should meet him. And I'm oh shit. I was well, bet. I'm down. Fuck it. Meet him off rip. We just get along off rip. And it's just the second we met, we were brothers instantly.
Nice.
We just hit it off. Originally when he met me, I wasn't even listening to rap. I was just listening to rock music. All types of
rock music were you listening to?
I was listening to rock, punk rock, alternative rock, fucking black metal, fucking.
Any specific artists?
The main one we listened to a lot was 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace. I would listen to System of a Down,
Papa Roach,
Pink Floyd. You can go back to
Molly Crew.
Molly-
We listen, bro. I'll fucking go hard with
AC/DC,
Molly
bro.
Crew.
Fucking
AC/DC.
the classics,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck, dog. Like, shit. What else? Slipknot. I got into Slipknot.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Shit.
that's cool, man. Like I like the evolution that you guys
Yeah.
had to like music, you know.
I even went to like indie. Like I was listening to The Neighborhood, like
The
fucking-
Neighborhood, hell yeah,
I listened to like
I
fucking.
listen to some Neighborhood
I even
songs,
listened
yeah.
to like Fall Out Boy. That's not indie, but like, I listened to Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, like
Yeah.
21 Pilots, bro. I had a whole phase where just all that just accumulated to where I'm at now.
Mhm.
Like even The Weeknd. If you don't think like I fuck with The Weeknd, like by seeing this shit already, like
Yeah,
one
you
of
know,
my
you
big
kind of
influences,
gotta
yeah.
get like not know like there's an EXO chain and then the EXO
Yeah,
hat, you know, and then
EXO,
you're like, oh yeah, bro, you don't fuck with The Weeknd.
that's one of my main inspirations because like that's what I was going for intentionally, but like the rap stuff just started getting to me because I was like, well, I don't really want to make sad shit. Like I want to be on stage and turn the fuck up. I
I
don't
want to
want
make
be
people
like,
happy, you know. You want to make people feel the way that you feel when you make the songs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like lit, like.
And yeah, like I want to do more shit than people would expect I could do. Like I'm doing Spanish shit. Like this next record that I'm saying right now. This next thing I'm about to drop has more fucking diverse of what I'm doing. Like I have Spanish songs. I have fucking rap songs, like rap songs, lyrical. I have like drill track. Like bro, you just gotta wait for it. Like I just got like.
We'll be waiting for it. We'll be waiting for it. Man. And do you have any like artists that are featuring on the project? You know, right now that you're excited about or anything like that, or any cool like producers that are working on that? You know what I mean?
I can't say that right now, but I can say the title of the project. So y'all hearing it here first. This is where I'm gonna actually like announce it. The next project I'm dropping is called The World Is Yours, and it's coming this summer. Sometime around this summer, so don't hold me to it, but this summer for sure. Like, it's already been working in the process. I was supposed to drop it last summer when COVID hit, so I had to like split different shit and make it an EP and shit. But like now, like I'm just building on it more, and it's like it's it's gonna work out more. It's definitely worth the wait though.
Yeah, and speaking about COVID, how did COVID like affect your whole like plan of 2020? Like, what's life been like for you? Like, I know life for us has just been very dull. We stopped throwing the shows. Like, we did the show right before like Corona and everything hit really, really hard and stuff. How is life for you guys right now at the moment?
Well, shit.
Or for the past year, because it's kind of been a blur.
Basically.
It kind of went like that, bro.
The longest, shortest year ever.
Longest, shortest year ever, bro. That's the best description I've heard so far about the year.
Nah, just fuck, like, man, getting depressed. Like, everybody got depressed, man. Like, honestly, at first, like,
I was
anxiety.
feeling it at the end, dude. I was
bad.
feeling it at the end of the year. I was like,
it was like, fuck, like, it started hitting. Like, it was like, bro, like, just trying to leave, like, it's like, fuck, but, thank God everything's starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
but, we just gotta wait on it.
Yeah, we're getting there,
Yeah.
And we just gotta do what we gotta do,
Yeah, but other than that, it's just it helped though. Like we was gonna go out to LA this summer, but bullshit happened or last summer. But
yeah.
We had so many plans that like that would probably have taken us way further than where we were at now. But it's just circumstances that fucking were not in our control or like that happened, like COVID that fucked it all up and set us back. So like we had to build off of what we have now and what we had back then during COVID and just bring it to fruition now, and push further for this year. Because now, like, I'm thinking, I don't know, I can't see in the future, but I see 2021 being at least a little less fucking as severe as 2020.
Yeah.
The restrictions might go down. We can do more shit.
Yeah,
and
I've seen those memes, It's like the twin sisters from The Shining, like in the it's 2020 and 2021, and then you're the little kid on the tricycle, bro. Bro, like I'm hoping the best for the year, bro. I got all positive vibes for this year, yo. We're trying to throw more shows, Definitely Jesse Combs is gonna be on the shows,
I definitely want to do
everything,
You can't even do it.
Feet on the couch, bro.
Hey,
dog, we'll throw that shit too, bro. Hell yeah, you already know we're making moves this year, bro. We're trying to get all this shit popping. And speaking about like how 2020 has affected everything here, what do you think of the state of the rap scene here in El Paso? Because I know there's a lot of people that talk shit and talk their opinion on it. What do you think of the state of the rap scene here? Like,
I feel like there's a lot of fucking talent out here, like dead ass. Like I've been in like this scene for a minute. People don't really know it, but like silence that shit.
Oh yeah,
silence that. So we would, you know, like we don't have to like this.
Yeah.
Fucking all right, we'll go back. Ask it again so that we can cut it.
All right.
Yeah, I wanted to like even do the first question again, bro, because this
Which
nigga
one?
like you said like what was the first question? You said something like
The first question was like, tell us about yourself a little bit. How did you guys get into
we skipped over
music?
his shit. Yeah.
How did you guys?
go like bull like
Oh, my bad, man.
like no,
Yeah.
because he just went off and then like you asked another question. I was like, all right, cool, we can just jump back to that later.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we can jump back to that. So like, you know, just going back to that topic. How did you get into music? How was like your process of getting and developing your sound? I know you said you have rock.
So what happened? So look, so originally, yeah, I was just listening to rock. Then when we met, he was like, "Yo, you know, like here's the weekend." I was like, "Oh, like okay, like I fucks with the weekend. I fucks with the weekend. You know, I have my little toe in, you know." But what really like brought me really into the rap scene was Travis Scott.
Oh,
I don't know what it was, bro. Like he showed,
crazy.
it was. He showed me Goosebumps. We waited for the album to drop. And I heard Goosebumps and I was like, bro, like, if this is what rap is, like, I'm all in. Like, I'm all in. I just started going off of that. And, you know, he was like, hey, yo, like, you should start making music. And I'm like, yo, making music? I was like, maybe I could be a producer. I want to be a producer. And he's like, bro, you should just try. Just try. He's like, just go to the mic, do something. And the second I heard my voice on the beat, I was like, yeah. And whenever I make like songs and shit, so it honestly depends on my energy in the stew. When I'm in the stew, if I'm like down, you know what I mean, or if I'm really going through it, or there's something I want to say, then I go up to the mic and I make sure I spread that message. You know what I mean? Or if I'm hyped, you know what, I'm doing some ignorant shit. You know, I'm having a good time in the mic. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm fucking lit, bro. Like, we're having a good time.
You know what I mean?
It's in the moment, having a vibe and shit.
Hell yeah. You know, with my music, I'm pretty diverse with it, especially with my project that's in the works, you know, soon to be happening shit. Well, it's mainly like on some like spreading a message and saying something, you know what I mean? I do all kinds of shit. I do ignorant, melodic, like, you know, I branch out, you know what I mean? I try to be as diverse as possible, you know. Hell yeah. And that's what he's pushed me to that though. You know, he was like, hey, like, because at first I started singing. I didn't even rap first. You know, there was a couple songs I deleted them off SoundCloud. Like, man, it's just trash. Like, like, you know, I first started singing. He was like, he was like, bro, he's like, rap. He's like, just try rapping. Yeah. And like, bro, like, I was kind of jealous of it because I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I see these niggas rap and they get thousands of plays. Like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. The first rap song I wrote, like right now, it's not a lot, but it's still a lot. You know what I mean?
6K plays or 6K likes?
Like 6K plays.
All right.
So you know what I mean? So it's still good. Yeah. Like, you know, but and then from there I was like, yo, now it's time to just do anything now. You know, at this point. Same thing with him.
So now you have like the confidence to like continue to drop music and stuff like that. Because I know Jesse, you drop music like crazy, man. Like you probably drop music more than anybody. Like you got the Volt, bro. Like the Volt's loaded, bro. Like he's got rounds for days. He's got rounds for days, bro. He shoots shit. Like
just know. But 3 projects I already have been sitting on, but I ain't announcing on. I only announced 1, so there's 2 more y'all got that could happen this year, but I don't know. I want to push it, you know.
Maybe one.
Don't want to promise anything.
I don't want to promise anything, but I'm
better
definitely
surprise me.
Yeah, and I definitely want to do more shit for this next project. I'm like after this one, so I wouldn't expect that one, but there's definitely gonna be another one that will probably drop. That's like actually with me and so.
And what about that project? Like, what kind of ideas do you guys have for that?
Oh man,
it's okay. So it's ignorant shit. We want to do some melodic shit, and like basically just like dive into like. Just going hard. Like we want to play this shit for like shows. That way we get on here, we get lit as fuck. Like it's not necessarily something you're gonna look at and be like, damn, like this nigga's like really went lyrical with it.
I feel like, but there's still like there's still
it's gonna be a good balance.
It's gonna be a good balance. It's not gonna be straight up just like
ignorant. Like it's gonna, but it's more like
it's still meant.
It's definitely
it's what it's really meant for is like turning up, you know, getting lit, you know,
having a good
mosh
time,
pits,
having a good time, you know, club songs,
Just
definitely
stuff
like that.
And
Alright.
anytime me and this man be in the studio, like shit, like we was just cooking shit up, like straight up, like
just all day, like
it's just like anytime we come in the studio, yeah, it's just like our energy, like boom, it just bounces off each other, and we're just like, it's like if I'm doing something, then he's gonna be like, no, what, I'm doing something, and if I see him doing it, he'll be like, nah, I'm gonna try to do something better. It's gonna be like, you know, it's like I wouldn't say it's like competition, but it's like
improving each other.
Yeah,
like seeing what we do and then be like, okay, well, like I noticed where I'm kind of lacking it, and I'm gonna bring it up. And then like if I see like something if he sees something I'm lacking in, and I see it, and like it's more like building up each other.
Yeah, you guys like help each other,
help each other out. It's not like all
like, hey man, it might sound better this way. You know, you might be able to say it a little better this way. Or say this line, it sounds better.
Because the first project I dropped, which was Carpe Diem, he kind of executive produced that shit with me, because if I was sitting on that project for like almost like a year or two, and like he was like the track Fading, and we kind of built that track together, because I had recorded it like it was like 6 a.m. when I finished it, and he pulled up because he like pulled up to my crib, and he was like, yo, I fuck with this. He was like, but hold up, I'm gonna try to add some shit. And he added like the kind of like not all of the the vocal chops, but some of the vocal chops that he added I didn't add, and I didn't even think of, and it just fit perfectly, and it just blended. So like when it comes to like what we do, and shit like that, it's just I don't know, like we both just complement like ideas.
You guys got good work together.
Because there'll be tracks where like he'll be like, "Hey yo, like let me touch up on that track, like let me see what I could do," and there'll be tracks where be like, "Hey yo, Commons, like let me tweak with it, like let me see if I could do something you like it." You know what I mean? So it's really like what I can really say is like we're kind of like each other's inspirations, like you know what I mean? Like it's like yo, like. Because for real, like I look up to Commons, like for real, like no, you know what I mean? Like if it wasn't for Commons, honestly, like, and I'll say it, if it wasn't for Commons, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? If I didn't run into him, because or else I would be going into the military, or I'd be in the fire department, you know, as I originally wanted to. Then I found this music shit, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
This is
once you found music, you were like, man, fuck the fire department. I don't want to run into buildings, bro. And fucking
because originally what it was is I wanted to help people.
Yeah.
I wanted to help people. I wanted to save people.
Now you're trying to help people through music.
I can do it through music. Because I learned, like, know what, like, I've listened to music and I've been like, damn, like, this shit helps through, you know, bad times, good times, you know what I mean? Like, you can, whenever you're going through something or an event happens, you know, you usually listen to music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and that's what I want to be for somebody else.
Therapeutic too. Like when you're making your own music, you can hear yourself, and sometimes you help yourself out your own fucking abyss. Like get yourself out that type of shit we're going through. You know, like so what you're doing with your music, like you're spreading the message, you like helping them and helping yourself release what you're going through. So at the same time, it's therapeutic for yourself and for whoever's listening to that shit, and if that can relate, you know.
And is there any songs that like you like have used like for very therapeutic like ways that you say like, damn, that song, man, like when I play that song, like I remember this fucking like this fucking vibe.
Carpe Diem, the track we did,
bro, like I feel this fucking vibe, yo, like I remember exactly like fucking how it felt.
We can name what?
Name a lot.
We can name what?
What's your top 3 favorite tracks you've ever made?
Okay, so for like me or together?
No, I'm saying for you and you. You're gonna pick 3, and he's gonna pick 3 from him.
Right, cool. Okay, so for me, I'd say Only Fuck What I Dropped Mixed Up. That's on SoundCloud.
That was recent, right?
Yeah, Karma was definitely some type of step in the right direction. So Karma is definitely on the list. And then I'd say either Doing Wrong or FML on my recent one, Smile Now, Cry Later. I don't know platforms. The recent one, yeah. So either FML, Doing Wrong, off of that project, but basically that's it.
All right,
but because the rest are unreleased, they're like
the rest are
they top those ones.
They're just in the vault, you know
what
I mean? Personal songs and stuff. And what about like for you? Like, what are your top 3 favorite songs you've ever made? And,
all right, cool.
Like, what are they?
Shit. So there's, and some of it is unreleased. It's unreleased, but what is released, I would say, I really like. Honestly, my all-time favorite is I Took 3 Steps in a Beta Nightclub. If you listen to that track, I went on that track like on some different shit. Like I put a little bit of like a little rock influence on a beat, on a trap beat. You know what I mean? And you could really hear it, and it's like that song is just, to me, that song's like I don't even know like what shit I was on. I just remember I just went to the mic and it just happened. Like I don't even know.
Yeah, like you just had that song. Like
yeah, like it just came out of me. Like it just
poured
out.
Man. You know, you just feel it in the moment, dude, and then it just comes out of you, and you're just like, whoa, like what did I make? You know?
Yeah, like oh shit,
it's crazy, man.
Another one, shit that I like. I would say is Me and My Chopper. I recently released it, SoundCloud. SoundCloud. All platforms soon. But what's it called? Me and My Chopper, that one. I just went in, you know, I talk my shit, you know. You know, if you really listen to the lyrics, you know. If you don't, you don't, you know. Shit, and the last one, I would say be Slip Away with me and Slip
on
Away.
SoundCloud.
That's released on.
But if people run it up and really fuck with it recently, like now, I would be down to put it on all platforms. Like drop it out there. I'll probably remaster it, but it'll be dropped.
Nice.
So yeah, that's definitely one that would hit us. But
Slip Away.
I would also, for me and him being like together, the tracks we did, I'd say off my first project, Carpe Diem, that's on all platforms. My first one was on SoundCloud, but counting the one I did on all platforms, Carpe Diem, it'd be
fucking. Dude, see you questioned it and then like it was in my head,
bro. You just like lost it. You're like, man.
The song was called, bro. Don't forget me. Carpe Diem, all platforms. Look it up.
I remember. What's it called? On both of our ends, I think we were pretty passionate.
Yeah, we really went through some shit during this time. I was really going through some shit. So like that track kind of just fruitioned into like something like, I don't know, some therapy, like music and shit. So it just felt like really like you can hear the emotion like going through it. You know, like you can definitely hear the shit.
It's a real like real song. You know what I mean? Song.
That's what I was like really was proud of that project. You know? Yeah, I could say that's one of the best ones on there.
So it was like a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we both like did, and it brought us up a little bit more.
Yeah, like gave you confidence, more confidence in yourself. You're like, damn, like yo, I made this. I made this type of song. Nice.
Shit. Another one, shit. It's because the majority of at least our favorites is unreleased, but like shit. Another one. What's another one? Slip Away. I guess you could say Slip Away. And then the third one, shit, that's out. Do you have another song that's out? Nah, I wouldn't put that top three. I wouldn't put that. I would not put that top three. It's a good song,
but for me though, you know what other song was?
Oh yeah, No More.
That was he made that. It was like my birthday.
Oh
and
yeah,
we were in the studio picking up on my birthday. He made that shit. I was like, damn.
I made that shit. You didn't even know. And then I remember one time, my fucking mom's, she like didn't let me make music no more.
For real?
She just cut me off on music. She's like, you're not going over to make music. You're not nothing. Like you're done.
This was a while back.
Far back. I mean, like
we were young as shit, bro. Like still on high school and shit.
Y'all were barely hopping off the porch and shit.
Yeah. Like this was like we was just new to this, and what's it called? He was like, bro, you need a job. And the reason why it says leaked is because he posted it
when it was free party because he was fucking grounded.
Bro,
I was like, fuck that shit. I'm looking.
And originally, on the song, he added background vocals, so it was his voice in the back. Mm-hmm. Like it was my I was the main vocals, but certain background vocals was actually commented.
Oh, nice.
But then I was like, oh shit, I was like, bro, I need to fix that. So I went back later.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad,
but it wasn't him.
And I was like,
I had to do it on the spot because I wanted to get something for him to keep his buzz going because he had a buzz and his mom was like,
yeah. Bro.
And I was like, damn, bro. I was like, you're actually getting some fans, you're getting some traction to what you're doing, and it slowed up. And I was like, I ain't gonna let that happen to you. I got you. So I even made a cover art. I was like, bro, I'm gonna post it, bro. I got you. He was cool with it. He was like, you know, fuck it, do it, bro. Like, I need something now. Like, fuck this shit. I promoted it. I logged into his accounts. I promoted that shit, bro. Like when it comes to like this shit, bro. Like Lost Boy. Like when it comes to him, he's like the co-founder with me and shit. Yeah. And everyone else that I actually give a fuck about that's in it, like I'll do that, bro, because I'm actually trying to push them to do it. Because if they got a dream, bro, and they got the same vision I do, I'm gonna push them the fullest as I push myself. You know. because I expect the same energy back. And if you're really about this shit, we're both gonna click on it and really make it happen. You know? Like, I don't like wasting time, and I don't feel like anyone else does. You know? Like,
yeah, nobody fucking likes wasting time.
If you want to do something, you gotta do it.
Time is the most expensive thing. What is Lost Boys? I know you started off like it was a band name at the beginning and everything like that, and it was an idea. What is it now? What is Lost Boys at the moment? Who is in Lost Boys? I know you two are the co-founders of Lost Boys. Mm-hmm. You guys started everything, but who is in Lost Boys? What is Lost Boys? And
well, actually, it's Lost Boy. Like
you dropped Lost Boy.
That way it's more like just Lost Boy. Like
because Lost Boys is like
it's like a vampire shit. Like
Lost Boys is like I was thinking like Peter Pan, like
that too, like that too. But we don't want to get copyrighted with that shit, so we're like Lost Boy. Okay,
and we kind of luck out. You don't want to get copyrighted,
yeah.
It's Lost Boy, so it's
Lost Boy, yeah. So Lost.
I correct myself. It's Lost Boy. Everybody, don't say Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. That's Gasville. Wish we could use it, but it's Lost Boy. So in Lost Boy, we have it's like okay. So I'm gonna say what Lost Boy is. Lost Boy is a collective. It's a brand. You know, trying to get more involved with like videos and shit like that. That we can, you know, like dive into that, like, you know, podcasts or like shooting videos, editing them. We try to turn it to a record label too. Let's do a lot more shit eventually and shit. The artists that are in it currently are Kelly Shoddy,
Yasai, Red Dot, Lil Red Dot, Lil Rari, Ace of Child. 6 month, and he's a producer, and then Benjamin, he's a editor.
Cool. And any cool stuff that's coming out like from Lost Boy? Any projects that you guys got in the works, like collaboration projects for Lost Boy, or anything like that? Any news about Lost Boy?
Okay, look, this is what.
Any little nugget you gonna drop? Like,
okay, look, let's talk about the brand. Let's talk about the brand.
The brand, yeah.
You want to talk about the brand?
Talk about the brand because that's the only thing we can give them right now.
All right, yeah. So first, yeah. Yeah. So right now we're in the middle of dropping. We're trying to get in the process for the damage drop.
Yeah.
Damage drop.
It didn't drop fully.
It didn't drop fully. It didn't go down as smoothly as we planned. Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna restart it, but we're gonna redesign it. Not fully redesign it, but like add some more things to it. You know, perfect it. You know what I mean?
Perfect
Make
design.
it really worth the buck. You know?
Yeah, worth what it's gonna cost.
You know, we're not planning to make it expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hell no. You know,
you ain't gonna charge Gucci, Louis prices and
bro,
shit.
Hell no.
You gonna be acting like Saks and shit.
The only thing about it though is just once it's a drop, it's the last thing.
It's the last thing.
That's the last time.
It's
It's like limited. It's a one-time thing. As
shit.
soon as it drops, and we're never selling that shit.
If it's really recommended though, there might be a restock, but like only for one time.
I fuck with that idea, man. I really do.
Because that way we can do different things. That's why it's not just one type.
Yeah, especially your unique products and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with a lot of different stuff besides hoodies with it, but we're really trying to get into the motion of doing it, and then we're getting close to it. It's just the beginning of the year, now things are getting a little easier, so we're gonna start doing that shit, and pretty soon we'll have an announcement about that within like a couple months at least.
So at the moment, what would you guys say is the state of the rap scene? In El Paso
right now, as of currently, I think it needs to be revived because the momentum it had kind of died out, and I feel like people just got separated and stayed separated, and just really it fucked up everything. Because when everyone was together for that short period of time that it was really gonna do. There was
some momentum going.
There was some momentum going. Like we weren't really big, but we were getting somewhere with it. And now that shit's kind of separated, everyone's in their own lane. There's beefs from random ass bullshit between artists that just shouldn't really happen. Like bro, like if we do this shit, imagine if we could get everyone that is really popping here and got talent, not even like really popping, but got talent and put on a whole showcase instead of niggas can put. I mean, hold up. People can put cut that out, bro. People can put like all the differences aside, bro, and really get to this music shit and focus on doing it and actually be like, all right, like let's get it, bro. Like fuck everything that we went through in the past, bro. Like fuck it. If it's this music shit, it's this music shit. You know, like I'm with that. I'm on that mentality. Like we don't get to it, and if you ain't fucking with that vision, then it's not my fault. You know, like that you ain't gonna be in the my part of the vision. You know, like I'm doing this shit regardless of you. And you're like, I'm doing this shit, you know, like, and if you fuck with the vision, you coming along, you know, like that's how it is.
Yeah.
So right now, the state is currently dead, but I'm trying to revive it. I know some other people doing their thing
Honestly,
here.
yeah, because what I was gonna say is like, there's still talent though. There's a lot of talent.
There's
actually.
a lot of
there's
talent.
A lot of talent in El
You
Paso.
know, there's like people that have made it out.
Yeah,
you know, there's specific people. You know that we like. There's
People we could name.
You could name people. A lot of people that have gained following in El Paso. You know, but the whole like thing as a scene I don't feel like rap has built. I feel like there's EDM. There's a lot of shit for EDM artists to build.
I feel like it's just that when it comes to like, I'm gonna say it, Neon Desert, bro, like they showcase a lot more different stuff than what's actually going on in the city. Like of course you have the rock bands that are doing their thing, the EDM, whatever, and then you know they bring the like, you know, the rap people, like, you know, that do like all that shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the underground, we don't really get a spotlight where we can give a shot, you know, like, and I get it, you know, like we don't look at as all like they're like, you know, whatever,
you know, SoundCloud rappers, some shit,
like
you know.
that. But at the same time, there's so much talent here that could be built upon, that can actually fruition to something bigger, you know, like, and actually happen. Because look what happened in Florida and Atlanta and all this. You think people were in the same spot we were at and did something different?
Yeah, because everybody wants to help.
Everyone want to help. Can
Yeah, that's the thing. Like here, like it's like everybody, like it's good about competition and shit. Yeah,
competition is good.
It's grimy,
but like
it's
like it's either grimy or like people just are just like nah, like, or it's either that or there's people who are in their head who think they already made it out.
They got like fucking egos. Like
it's really ego, and it comes down to ego and grimy, and you don't know people's intentions.
But there is a lot of good people.
There's a lot of good people.
I could name hella people. You know what I mean? That are hella good though. I'm not saying that's all of El Paso, okay? Yeah. I'm not saying that's all of El Paso before anybody start coming at us and shit. Yeah. There's a lot of good people.
There's a lot of good people here,
and that make fucking badass music. It's just the odd ones that fuck everything up. You know what I mean? Because the ones that are doing it and the ones that are like, yeah, you know, that are cool with each other, it's like, yo, that's why they start building a cloud. You know what I mean? That's how they start building, because you're starting a movement with people. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you're getting different types of people from different areas. Type shit.
It's just the people that get too big of an ego and think that they don't need to do shit with anyone. And necessarily you don't really have to. But imagine if you do something with someone and that someone brings in another person, and more people come together. And it builds more, bro. Like, you have this person shouting that out. You know, you have this person working with this person. Their fans coming in. Like, bro, like, it's more of build this shit up. And people, like, at the end, it's, you know, they get this shit. They either keep popping or, like, they come down. You know, like, but at the end of the day, it's more building. We're building a scene up. You know, like, I'm not trying to necessarily be, like, the fucking, like, the engineer of that shit. Or the fucking person that brings it up. But I'm definitely going to be one of the ones that ushers in that type of era of people that's going to take this shit and get it. You know, like, that's my goal. I want people to look at this shit and be like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, honestly, what I want to do is, like, we want to do, honestly, is, like, make El Paso, like, Florida.
Exactly.
Make it like the hot spot.
So I started Lost Boy. I wanted to focus on more like El Paso people, but it drifted on to like other people I would find on SoundCloud. Yeah, and be like, yo, I fuck with you. Like, let's build it. And
music, the vibe. You know what I mean? The art. That's art. At the end of the day.
Because shout out Shotty. He's from fucking Nashville, or my bad, Cookville, Tennessee, but Nashville too. That's my bro. Shouts out to fucking Shotty, bro.
Fucking the say out in fucking Philly, bro. Fucking Philly. Yeah, dog.
Or B-side.
B-side, B-side.
B-side from Philly.
Hell yeah.
You're a producer and artist, bro.
Yeah, bro. People. Talented as fuck, bro. That's talented as fuck.
B-I-5-A-Y on Instagram. B5AY on Instagram. That's up to the people that doing their shit north, east, west, wherever you are. Yeah. We fuck with everyone. We don't got no beef for nobody unless they don't fuck with us. That's the only thing. We really genuine people, bro. We got really good ass energy. We keep it 100. We have good intentions, but the moment you show bad intentions, and when shit changes up, you know, like yeah. We really look for genuine people that are actually with the shits and actually gonna really try to do it, you know, like, and not just cap about it.
Yeah. actually are gonna execute something, you know, because a lot of people just talk about everything. They're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and be like, still fucking say. And more about the scene, like, what would you guys say that we can do to fix it? Because you know, we as like people here in the scene, you know, we're trying to build a scene right now, really, because I don't really believe that there's like even a scene here. Because I've seen a rock scene, I've seen an EDM scene, but a rap scene I have not seen at all. I haven't seen any like consistent like rap show unless it's like a rap show where like I even heard people are paying to be on like tickets for rap shows, like to get on those big ass tickets to rap shows. Like it's fucking weird, dude.
Like, bro, like we could even do that shit here. Like we could do that to build the scene up. It's just more networking, bro. That's all this shit is networking.
Working together, you know.
Working together, getting shit really fucking popping and shit. And if you got your own agenda, want to do your shit after that, go ahead and do it. But if you're a part of building it up and want to build some shit up where you can benefit too, and we all can all benefit, you want to part your ways after that, it's cool. You want to keep building shit, bro. Let's do this shit. You know, let's get to a level where people will see this shit and be like, damn, we can't ignore that anymore. Because we already been fucking on the headlines for bad shit, bro. Fucked up shit. It's time for like actually some positive shit, you know, like that we could bring a change and like actually shed a different light in the city, bro. Like, it's because we've been through like almost two tragedies, bro. We've been hit with Corona bad, you know, like the Walmart really hit a lot of people really, you know, horribly here, bro. Like, it was really tragic for fucking months, bro. Like, that shit hit really bad. Like, I don't know. I just want to really bring a different change and a different like look into El Paso and not be like, damn, like here's some shit to go there. Like nah, bro. Like we're really good people here, bro. Like the city's really good when it's like, you know, the people here are really good, but just certain few that have different agendas. Bad apples, you know, there's bad apples. You know,
that's everywhere you go.
Exactly. Everywhere you go. Well, there's yin and yang, you know. Like there's no good without evil, yo. Like
you're never gonna have just straight up like
like that just doesn't exist. You know, it's like utopia. It's never gonna exist.
You know, I've witnessed that. That's why I've separated myself from like certain people that I used to always hang around. Like I just couldn't match their energy. You know, like or vibe with them the way I need to vibe with someone to make some shit. Or like, you know, like just people I work with. And I work with them. And there's people that I work with. Just, like, I want to work with someone and actually do shit, and you know, like actually build off of that. You know, like, but there's some people I just, you know, it's a waste of time, bro. Like, it comes down to like doing shit, bro. Like, I've gotten to the point where I want to do my own videos because people I work with would just slack on me or like, you know, like,
exactly.
Or it would just like, you know, like it wasn't the first priority, and like, you know, like
they didn't even want to get it for themselves, you know, Like, because videographer, I picture, there's a lot of photographers here in El Paso, man. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that
take pictures, bro.
And
they use it to their advantage, bro.
And there's not enough people that actually want to make, like, genuine, like, quality. You know, like,
exactly.
I feel like there is people that make quality here in El Paso.
I already make quality music, bro, because that was my goal in the fucking first place. Like, so, like, when I want to start doing videos, I want to do videos now, because imagine if me already being good at quality, doing mixing all this other stuff, investing that time to do that, investing time to edit videos is not going to be that much of a hassle. It might be a little harder, you know, like, but if I can pinpoint it down, like, in a couple months, really get some type of, like, structure in it, bro, and I can do something, you know, and I can keep going, bro, shit, you know, the sky's the limit, bro.
Like, honestly, like, just with years of practice and with years of going, just like how with years of making music and fucking mixing and mastering, it's just like it teaches you like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It's just like something else you have underneath your belt. You know what I mean? It's really good having that like going into this. For some people who don't know how to, it's like, you know, when you have that knowledge, it's like good. You know, I'm gonna start eventually producing for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I want to start getting into that. You know, so. Just to have something else, you know what I mean?
Dope. Yeah, so you're gonna have like the self-produced tracks, and just
like a self-produced
whole album, whole project. You know,
I want to do that shit too. I want to do like sprawling. I want to do a rock album. Say too much about it. I want to really get deep in with that. You know, like actually make that shit something like that people are gonna be like, damn. You know, like because. I'll go from like I work project based, bro. Like I can make singles, but I really work to do a project because I like to build like a sound in the whole environment, a different type of thing where you can see me like show different versatilities and actually fall into it and be like, damn, I have a couple like fucking 5 songs off this like 10-track album I like, or like even 10-track, like 10 out of 10. You know, like it depends, bro. Like, but my main goal is to like make a whole type of like project where you can go through all of them and be like, damn, they're all different, but I fuck with all of them. You know, like type shit. Like, I don't want to just be one of those artists that you just hear like, oh, this just sounds the same like track.
Yeah, I get you. Like you want to have some diversity among
but at the same
music.
time they blend in.
Yeah, exactly. They all coerce,
they
like
coincide,
coincide. And getting on that topic, like you guys with your workflow, because I feel like you guys have a really good workflow. You guys bounce off of each other. You guys said that before.
No, but with workflow, I say like
like honestly, like because with me at least, I was doing pretty good at the beginning of 2020, but in the middle, like when COVID and shit, it's just like I don't know, bro. Like mentally, I wasn't good. You know what I mean? I wasn't in a good state of mind. I was still making music, but like it's just like I don't know, dog.
It wasn't much to like to inspire you or something like that,
so,
you know? Because that's how I felt. Like I really felt like 2020, even Feet on the Couch with projects that we have here in Feet on the Couch and things that I want to do personally. I feel like there was like a lot of like no inspiration in 2020. You know, like I was sitting at home and trying to figure out what to rap about, but there was a lot of learning about like really understanding and appreciating what we really had before Corona. Really, man, like. Man, I appreciate fucking going out and fucking partying and going to like shit. Cause really,
for real though.
Man, like I even appreciate like I saw like pictures like or videos. I posted some videos on the Feet on the Couch page of the show, bro. And I was like, man, that shit was lit. Like at the time, at the time, like like that shit was fucking lit.
Yeah, we did a good job for that shit.
There's many more to come in fucking way bigger shows, bro. Like, way bigger shows. Fucking tiny fucking shows compared to how we're gonna be today, bro.
For real though, that's just gonna be crazy though. But now, like my workflow though is like I don't know. That's my train of thought.
I'll start with me though. Yeah. So with me, the way I work, I don't know. Like I've been when I wasn't recording though, I was writing.
Yeah,
and I was writing a lot. And I basically wrote like majority of my project. Like I wrote it all.
So you wrote it before like even finding a beat or anything?
Some songs, yeah. Some songs, there's a couple songs. There's one song that started off as a poem.
Mm-hmm.
It started off as a poem, and then it just turned into a song.
Nice.
I found a beat and I was like, hey, yo, like,
it just fits on there,
like it fit perfectly. So yeah. And it's just now like it's just go. Like now it's like every day or
all
every
gas
other
no break.
day. Yeah.
All
Like
gas no break.
Now I'm trying to go this whole year. I mean, even towards the end of 2020, I started picking up my work pace. I've been dropping more. I'm actually gonna drop pretty soon. There's 2 tracks that I'm gonna drop. Hopefully, one at the end of this month and one at the beginning of February. And then I'm gonna drop a single off the project.
Yeah.
Within like late February. Then I'm gonna drop the project spring breakish, like around that time, like where everybody gets out.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then, because it's gonna be around my birthday. So that's why.
Nice.
So, and what I really want to go with that project too is I just want to talk about like my mind. Like what I go through, because I know I'm not the only person in this world that goes through that shit. Everybody goes through it. Everybody has their own demons and their own struggles. So the way I do is I just wrote down and I just did the thing. And if not, there's some songs that I freestyled that I was just on some lyrical shit. I was just saying
freestyle.
Yeah, like I was just trying to. It's all about spreading the message. That's really what this project really is. It's all, every single song usually is spreading a message. So, and then towards the end of the year, there's more projects between me and him that we're gonna release. Collabs future Lost Boy collab. Everybody in the team.
Everybody, all right.
In the team, you know, in the future, you know.
Yeah.
So, because everybody in Lost Boy honestly has pretty good, like work ethic. Like, if somebody's in the studio, they're going off. Like everybody's like fire. You know, everybody when they're in the studio, they're doing their thing. You know, so.
But my workflow is like I'll be making like at least I try to make at least 1 or 2, 3 tracks a day at least. Like three tracks a day. But I sometimes I make 5, bro.
Like,
I
tell you work like an animal, bro. Like you drop more than anybody in the city, probably, bro. Your SoundCloud page has a crazy discography. You know, I really couldn't listen to all of it, bro, before the interview, though.
Bro, I feel you, bro. Like I'm gonna still drop another track, like probably next week or the week after that, and then I'm gonna go like kind of ghost for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
go into recluse mode, you know,
work on this. Finish The Ward Is Yours. Drop that shit. I'm gonna be doing videos for that. Really building up the image for like that on my page. Really build up the hype for it. You know, like really build up on the project, and then come back. You know, like around close to like the summer or beginning of the summer, shit like that, and then you know like either close it off with the project or like midway, you know, drop it. But either way, it's gonna happen in the summer for sure. Like this is the whole like kind of like sound is based off of like summer shit, and like you know basically like it's less sad songs and more like you know vibed out shit, more like hype shit, more like rap
cool,
shit,
like I'm feeling it, like I'm lit.
Yeah,
you know,
more like vibed out shit.
I got a vibe.
Yeah.
Nice. And right now, like to change the subject because we've been talking about this for a while, like workflow 2020 and all this stuff. Like, let's change the subject. What are your guys' dream collabs? Like top 3 dream collabs for each of you. You know, we asked top 3 songs you guys have made that meant the most to you, but what are the top 3 dream collabs that you guys would look forward to, and or maybe top 5 if you can, just 3.
Shit, I'd say The Weeknd. I definitely want to work with Young Thug. I want to work with Wayne. Shit, even probably Trippy. Fucking, last one would have to be some crazy shit. Shit, The Neighborhood. I definitely want to work with The Neighborhood. Make some dope ass track with them. Because they definitely influenced me as some alternative shit. That'd definitely be nice.
That'd be pretty cool.
So for me, I say Travis Scott.
Travis Scott #1.
For sure, Travis Scott, Travis Scott on a song. Uzi on that track. Honestly, Uzi, like that's a good one.
So this was keep on.
Denzel Curry,
just narrow down.
Denzel
Curry, fuck yeah,
and he only fuck with a couple people, and honestly, like I would like go fucking crazy in the studio and just send him like my best word and just be like, yo, like. Like if I have a song with him, like I will make sure like I'm on some crazy shit.
Nice. Yeah, I like Denzel Curry's dope.
Yeah.
Like Denzel Curry, I listened to him for a minute, man. Like
he's cool. He's hard.
He's cool as fuck. And so, do you have any other dream collabs or
anything?
Besides,
like honestly, oh shit.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Just keep rolling. Fuck it.
Alright, so another one. Shit. I got 3 right. I would say Post Malone.
Ooh,
Post Malone. I really feel like me and Mr. Posty.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
I want to play Post Malone in some beer.
Fuck yeah. He'd be my ass though for sure.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I pull up with a flick of the wrist, bro. Flick of the wrist. No, we ain't gonna copyright that shit, right?
The other one, last one, shit. Cuddy.
I was gonna say Cuddy. Man, so your list went to 7 and your list was correct at 5.
My list keeps going. I want to make a whole album with features.
The list is endless. You know, we can always say all the dream collabs. Cars. You can even say like it's endless. It's endless.
Slipknot. Shit. Oh. Slipknot, right? Yeah. 3 Days Grace. Imagine, yo, that'd be gas.
what are you guys working on right now? Like a specific thing you're working on right now, not like a project, you know, because I know you guys have talked about your projects in the interview. Like a song you guys are working on in the moment that you're really excited about, or anything like that. Maybe a collab or something like that. Or you said you were getting into producing, so maybe producing a beat or something.
I got a track with Beretta coming out pretty soon. I got some singles on SoundCloud too, but that's basically it for me until the project. So, but I'm excited about those.
So you keeping it hush,
keeping it hush. But yeah,
me right now, my project's about like 60% done. 60%? So I'm still working on it like right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing like some touches. I'm doing like, I think I need like 2-3 more songs, you know, but I'm still working on it, and it's like, bro, it's crazy. And for the tracks that I'm gonna drop, the next 2 tracks, one's gonna be a collab between me and Commons.
So that song, but
it's an old track, but it's hard. It's hard as fuck.
Nice.
We perform shit, but fuck it.
No, we're looking forward to those projects. You know, we'll post them up on the page and all that stuff. You know, promote stuff and everything. So, with those projects, any cool collabs or anything like that? That's coming out. Like, you know,
I don't really.
I know you said some singles and stuff like that.
I don't really. I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, who I collab with. You know, I don't just like to.
Exactly. You know, I like to just collab with anyone, but
like I like to collab with people. You know what I mean? But it's
anybody
like
in
not
Lost Boy that you've collabed with or anything like you guys got coming in with any collabs in Lost Boy within the collective. You know, like maybe not a whole thing, but maybe like individual collabs.
I got some Rari Ace. Yeah, I got some Rari and Ace coming up pretty soon.
I have my project. I have 3 features only. It's Tim, it's Commons, Olive, and it's a little big one. I don't want to really name it yet.
Alright, we don't want to drop the name or anything.
It's because he's a little up there, and I want to surprise people. I want people to be like, wait, what? How do you do this? Like, how?
Alright. We'll keep that.
I got a song coming out with Lil Taurus though. He's not in Lost Boys, but like that's a homie.
Lil Taurus,
Lil Taurus. Got some shit with him coming out. Like I said, Beretta, which is a dope ass producer from the UK. Got some dope ass shit coming out with him. Yeah.
Me and B-Side actually are working on a track right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're working on a track right now.
It's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot.
Me and Rari too. Me and Rari got a track that we're in the middle of working on too. Shit. I'm trying to get Shoddy in the stew, man.
For real, I'm trying to get Shoddy. You need to get in the stew, motherfucker.
You in the fucking stew, bro.
For real,
fuck, man.
Fucking kill me, Shoddy. You're killing me, Shoddy.
But yeah, like,
I got some coming with my bro Kaizo Kid, who was on my last project, Smell Now Cry Later. It's a collab project with him and his bro. I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro, but I'm gonna call you Jay. So, because I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's like Mac 3 or something like that. So this is Mach 3. We got some shit. It's on the Outsiders project. We got a song and it's pretty hard, so I'm waiting for that to come out. So
it's nice. And what are your guys' plans for 2021? I know you said, you know, project in summertime, around the summertime, because, you know, no promises. And what are you guys' plans for 2021? Like, what do you guys plan to do, like, as, like, for your fans and everything, of delivering content, and providing people with things?
Vlogs, videos.
For sure, videos. We're really stepping it up this year. This year is like, yeah, that's it. Like we're like now, like right now, like we're in the mentality of like it's now, bro. Like
stepping up the content.
You gotta get the ball rolling. You know what I mean? Because last year was just a waste of fucking time.
Honestly,
at least in my opinion. It's a big ass waste of fucking time.
We gotta get the ball rolling again, and we got a lot of shit planned out. We got a lot of stuff that we're in the midst of working on. Like we said, the brand. So we're gonna do merch. You know. Hoodies, shirts, long sleeves,
beanies,
possibly beanies. You know,
nice. So merch is coming.
Yeah,
Lost Boy merch.
Yeah, Lost Boy
merch. All right, cool.
I might do like a small like little drop for my project.
So some exclusive merch.
Yeah,
some exclusive
merch. just some like. Just like a couple, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, so whoever has it has it. And like, if they still have it later, then if somebody pulls up with me on that, I'll be like, yo,
I'm gonna drop some exclusive.
I'm gonna
drop some exclusive merch for my project too, like based on the project and just based off of my shit. Because I have my own brand too called Love Comedy. Yeah. I'll probably just drop that shit like around my birthday at least. That'll be my little drop away from the Lost Boys stuff.
Nice.
You know, like, just really get out there, you know.
Some single
shit, like
exclusive thing.
Exclusive shit, yeah.
And is it gonna be a single drop like the Lost Boys merch and all the stuff you're talking about, like a single?
It'll be on a different brand basically. Like I'll have two brands with him, but this one will be on my own. Like he would have like this is me and him have Lost Boys. And I have Love Comes. You know that'll be my brand.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
For sure, videos too. We want to start shooting. We got some videos in the vault too. We got some videos in the vault and we're working. We're gonna start doing more videos. We want to do vlogs. We want to what else?
Bring a lot more content.
Yeah, we just trying to start shining light, you know.
Nice. I like to hear that, you know, because that's what we're all about here. That's why we're trying to do these interviews. We're trying to get people content. You know, we're trying to get people some in-depth view into artists here in El Paso, you know, because I feel like there's a lot of people posting music, there's a lot of people good music and everything like that, but there's nobody that's like really letting people speak or anything like just growing the fan base, and that's what we're trying to do. It's Jesse Thomas, After Party. I'm Nico Benz. This has been Feet on the Couch interview with Jesse Thomas and After Party.
Shouts out Lost Boy.
Get it.
We gon' find you. Hey, God, what the fuck? I hear what they tryna say. What they tryna say? They don't even know my name. But then I love comments, so I put it in. So every time you say it, you'll put it by text. I'll say L. Only L with my way. Day you did keep up with my taste. Every day, you be out of this place. This shit.
Shut down the club, bitches show me love. Feet on the couch, feet on the couch.
Feet on the couch, people.
On the couch.